Thank you for tuning into another JD channel video, in which today we're going to go pick up the project slash new commuter from the garage. I've actually had this for quite some time, but now it's time to do a reveal video. Some of you know what it is, but well, now we're going to go find out what it is to confirm and the details. Alright, let's go hop into the touring. Oops, that's locked. Lock. Alright. We'll start her up and let's head to the garage to go pick it up. I just got to the garage, time to go open it up and take out the new commuter project car. Let's take a look. Let's open it up. Alright, and here is the new project. This is my newish 2002 325i 5-speed, which pretty much is a project that took at least 5 years to find. I really wanted to find a 330, however, of course, being that this was difficult to even find with the sport package, the 5-speed, and of course some other amenities, was already hard enough that, you know, we settled for this. Actually, let's see if we can press the button. It shows it has 58,000 miles now. I've actually had it for about 2 weeks, so it had 57 when I got it. Like, I think 5738. But since I've had it, already a few things have already gone wrong. Quickly, you'll notice that the exterior is in terrible shape, but I mean, it's a great car. It drives pretty much like it's new. The only thing is, of course, just like any other 3 Series, there is the window regulator that went out about 4 days after I had it. I just taped it up for now because I have the window regulator, but it's going to be a little bit of a time to install it. Sunroof thankfully doesn't leak, it's just the paint is very weathered. Hoping that the detailer can restore it, so this will either make a good project to try to fix the paint, or hopefully a detailer can fix it. I mean, the hood doesn't look as bad, but it is bad. I did clean up the headlights. The headlights were really yellow, but now at least they're not as bad. Let's go start it up and take it out the garage. And the F10 always on the charger, so it never really comes out. So let's do a cold start. You have to slam it, push it up for reverse. The mirror will go up to indicate it's going in reverse. But of course we go into drive. Let's go. Go park this in the other parking for now. So Checking back in the wagon. Park in the guest parking for now. This doesn't belong here anyway. Okay. I don't know. It looks stiffer than the other car. Maybe because the thing hasn't been used in a few days. So I thought you could see a little more, yeah, but I mean, couldn't go wrong for the mileage. It was a little more than I expected, but I mean, for the mileage it justifies it. It's just the paint is really the issue that we have to address. But got it at an auction, got it at a decent price. Went to a public auction, so pretty much it's almost retail, but still less than what it should have cost. So overall, I mean, happy with it, just need to repaint it. Alright, and after a few days I go close the garage, and there goes the touring in the F10.
Now in this portion of the video, it unfortunately had a lot of distortion because of the wind noise from the window regulator, so I decided to dub it over. Sorry if it's not matching and it looks kind of weird, but I tried to edit it as best as I can, but yet the video, no matter how many times I tried to do it, I couldn't get the sound just right, so I was getting distortion to the point of where it was driving me nuts. It's not as bad as another video that I'm trying to fix, but it wasn't up to the level I wanted, so I decided, you know, might as well just tell you what I was talking about. Sorry if it just looks weird, but pretty much what I was discussing in this portion of the video was how there are a few E46s that I'd driven before, and in 2002 I was actually fortunate to test drive for a weekend a E46 M3, which was one of the first that had the sequential manual gearbox, or SMG. My dad's broker liked leasing cars, and he happened to lease a E46 convertible. You actually wouldn't have known it was a convertible because it had a hardtop. My dad's broker had gout, so going from a 911 6-speed, he ended up leasing an M3 convertible with the SMG transmission because he still loved the speed of the cars, but he just couldn't utilize his left leg to shift. So having that E46 M3, that was an exhilarating experience. That thing was ridiculously fast. And being a convertible, it, even with the hardtop, you still could tell that it was going to easily lose control. The weekend we had it, it actually rained a little bit, and giving a little bit of throttle, you burned out even with new tires. It was ridiculous. Didn't intend to, because I mean, back then I was, what, 18? Wasn't intending to mess with somebody's car, but that thing was ridiculously fast. And then a little bit after that, I ended up actually test driving a 01 330, which I actually was considering buying. That was a 5-speed manual. However, that car, even though it was a 5-speed, did not pick up like this car. I have no idea what was wrong with it, because, to be honest, after picking up the 325, even though I wasn't able to test drive it honestly felt like it had a better response than that 330 did. I think the owner who had it before either rolled it back or there was something utterly wrong. It had double the miles, but I mean 100,000 miles for a BM realistically is nothing to really be afraid of. So I don't know what was wrong with that 330. I was utterly surprised going from a 530 to a 325. I thought I was going to miss the torque, but with the 1-to-1 gear ratio of the 5-speed being in 5th gear, it pulls. It's ridiculous at how this car responds, and overall I'm happy with it. At this point of where I'm releasing the video, I've had it for about a few months now, and you're going to see in the videos that come up the things I do to the car, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm utterly surprised. I'm happy with the purchase, even though at first I felt like we paid a lot, but I'm looking at it realistically for what we paid for it. We could probably sell it at even 100,000 miles for what we bought it for. So essentially we'd use it for 50,000 miles. I mean, from what I've done with it so far, which you'll see in the upcoming videos, I don't know if I could, or at least maybe for the right price. So stay tuned, and thank you for tuning in to another JD channel video. And I promise, aside from this one and another video that's upcoming, there shouldn't be that many that are dubbed over. Check out my other features as well as the vlog, the blog, and I'm going to be doing a podcast update. Thank you for tuning in.